Good morning, adjudicators, members of the House and opposition teams. I'm standing here as the Prime Minister, proudly supporting the motion. This House would let the government fully own and manage our public transportation in Indonesia. Let's begin with the problem we are trying to solve. Indonesia's public transportation system today is messy. Fragmented between private operators lacking regulation and failing to serve people in rural or low-income areas. Access is unequal, safety is uncertain, and standards are inconsistent. So what do we propose? Simple. The government must take full control, not just regulating but owning and managing every aspect of public transportation. This includes funding infrastructure operation and oversight of buses, trains, and city transit system. Why? First, because access to transportation is a basic public right, not a privilege for those who live in Jakarta or Surabaya. People in remote areas deserve the same mobility. Second, because only through centralized control can we ensure uniform safety, affordable fares, and clear standards. Third, we believe a nationalized system helps Indonesia meet its climate goals by planning greener, more efficient roads and reducing traffic congestion. The opposition might say, but the government is slow and inefficient. Well, we say coordination improves when there's one accountable actor. Like now, it's chaos. Our model brings clarity. Thank you. Okay, thank you, Prime Minister. Ladies and gentlemen, we oppose this motion not because we deny that transportation in Indonesia needs fixing. It absolutely does. But because full government control is not the solution. The issue here is not who owns public transport, it's how the system is managed. We believe that a public-private partnership is far better. In this model, the government sets the rules, regulates pricing, safety, and coverage, but private companies operate the service. Why is that better? First, private companies are driven by competition, and competition leads to better service, innovation, and efficiency. Second, full government control requires massive funding. Do we really want to divert money from healthcare, or education, or disaster relief? Third, local transport operators like angkot drivers and independent bus owners will be pushed out. That's a real income loss for real families. And if the government says regulation isn't enough, we ask, why not improve regulation instead of taking over everything? We don't need ownership, we need leadership. Thank you. Thank you. Let me extend the government case with deeper analysis. The key question today is, who should we trust to protect the public interest? Private companies focus on profit or a government committed to inclusion? First, government ownership puts people before profit. Routes won't be cut just because they're not profitable. Second, this model creates stable jobs for thousands with regulated wage and proper labor rights. Third, when the government manages everything, it can collect data or plan future transportation systems more effectively. Something private operators won't do. Opposition says this will be expensive, but what's more expensive? A broken system that hurts productivity and the environment, or investing in a system that supports everyone. And about corruption, that's a governance issue, not a model issue. With transparency, we can fix that too. Okay, thank you. Now, let's be honest. We all want better transportation, but good intention don't always make good policy. Let me show you what the government's plan really means. 1. Full government control removes competition. Without competition, there's no pressure to improve. Things get slow, rigid, and outdated. 2. This plan will harm small local business. Thousands of drivers who rely on informal transportation incomes will lose their jobs. 3. There's a better way. Let the government focus on setting the rules, providing subsidies where needed, and monitoring quality. Let private sectors do what they're good at, operating efficiently. We don't fix a problem by killing everything that works. We fix it by balancing structure with flexibility. Government monopoly isn't progress, it's a step back. Okay, thank you. Let's remember what we've proven today. The current system is chaotic and unequal. People are being left behind. Full government control brings clarity, consistency, and compassion. It's not about taking over. It's about stepping up to serve the public fairly and sustainably. Let's invest in a unified system that puts people first. Thank you. This motion promises order but delivers overreach. The problem is not ownership but management. Let the government regulate and support, but let innovation and responsiveness come from the private sector. Progress comes through balance, not by swinging the pendulum too far. Let's build a better system together, not under control.